Hello, friends. For this training, we are going to talk about creating a basic landing page. So when you log into Project Broadcast, you're going to go to Content and Landing Pages. Now, I have a couple here, but I'm going to just start from scratch and show you a new one. So I'm just going to call this the test landing page, and move on from there. So this name is what I see. This name is what other people would see. So in this top little banner on your web browser, when you click on a link and whatever it shows you at the top, that is what title is. So you want to name that something friendly to your customers. And then description shows up when the link is shared. So if you share it on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or wherever, it's that basic description that shows up there. Also, there's a way to create an image for that, and we will talk about that in a minute. Actually, we'll talk about that now. It's the social sharing image. So if you want to add a social sharing image, you just click here, and I'm just going to select whatever's in my downloads here. Um, how about this? This was the Black Friday banner. So if I shared this link on Facebook, the picture that pops up when you share the link without having to add a picture is the social sharing image. So whatever you put here is what's going to pop up, unless you add a different picture. Um, so that is all I'm going to do for that. And then I'm going to start my design. Now I'm just going to use a basic design for this. You can start from scratch. You can do a lot of creative things that way if you're creative. You can do simple messages. You can do really complex ones. For this, I'm just going to create a simple page. Let's see, let's go to the winter sales. It's pretty simple. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail creating this page because you're going to want to make it your own. But I do want you to know the basics of how to create a page. So as this comes open, you'll see here that my edit design name is test. Now that's going to be whatever um, you've named your page. So keep that in mind. So up here, if you have a headshot image, you can put that here. You can also put the Park Lane logo here. You, with Michelle's permission, could put the Team Shine On logo here. So there's a lot of things you can put there. You notice this is a snowfall. I'm going to leave that because I think that's kind of cool, but you can also change the background image and make it your own as well. So like I said, I'm keeping this pretty simple. So I'm staying with the format that they have. But let's say I want to call this my 12 days of Christmas. So I clicked here and I'm going to highlight the entire wording and I'm going to call it 12 days of. Now, if you notice, it changed my format. So I'm going to just go ahead and make that centered. Um, increase my font size. They had it pretty large. I don't know what they had it at actually. It's just 12 days of Christmas sale. You could put your text right here about your sale, what you're doing, how often you're doing it, that kind of thing. And you can include anything special that you're gifting or just and anything about your sale can go in these places. Now, here's a link. It says grab the deal. So for this, you are probably doing this sale where they order through you. So for that, I would use a Google form with a wish list and just make that the link that goes here. I talked about Google Forms in a previous message. And if you need help with a Google form, I'm happy to do that as well. But you're going to want to create your Google form ahead of time and then incorporate your link here for that. So assuming that you already have your link, you're going to say, continue list to what deals. Now, clearly you want them to know what the deals are. So my guess is you're going to be adding pictures for that. So for that, let's just stop typing first. So, you can add the link for your Google form right here where it says URL. I don't have a link to grab at the moment. Let's see. This is my stay in contact form that we used in a previous training. So I'll just grab that for the now. So I'm going to go here and grab the link. Copy that link and paste it into the URL. Now, I want it to open the website. There are other options for that. Send an SMS. So if you wanted them to send you a text message, you're going to put in your phone number here. If you want them to go to, I don't know, send you an email, go to a specific page. If you want this to create a keyword when they click on it. So let's say I wanted this to create my sales keyword. So instead of send me your list, click here to be entered. To read daily sales. Then what's going to happen now is when they click this button, it's going to tag them as having text you the keyword sales. Now, what you've got going on for your sales, if you followed the consistency of these trainings, is you've got the 12 days of Christmas sale going on, or whatever your sale is, right? So then it's going to automatically create, or it's going to automatically add them to that text list, and they'll be getting those sales discounts on their text messages. Now, other things that you can do are add. You can add. So let's say I wanted to add a picture to this. This is not being very user friendly while I'm in Zoom for some reason, and I apologize for that. So this plus box here is going to allow me to add things. So I'm going to add content, and that's going to show up on this side. Add content. There we go. So I'm going to add an image. Now, if I wanted this image to be further down in my campaign or in my page, I'm going to maybe drag it. So I'm going to take that and I'm going to drag it. Now, there's only certain places you can put things. You can't put them on top of other spaces, but you can put them under or above other spaces. So it allowed me to put it here. I could add an image here. I could also add information at the bottom. However you want to create your page. Like I said, this is something you personalize and play with. And, just jump in and have fun with. You can upload images. You can, once they're uploaded, they'll be stored under more images. So if it's, say, your signature, for example, you'll have that. Now, this is the important part. Once you have your design created and you're all ready to go, you're going to make sure you save it. That's important. But then also you're going to click the check mark. The check mark tells Project Broadcast you're ready to go. It's ready to send. It's ready to publish. Now, this is going to give you a URL code, this right here. This is what you'll send out into the world, which we'll use in all the places for people to click and go to your page. Or you can use this QR code. So you can download the PNG or the SVG file and use those in text, posts, that kind of thing. You can even print this on flyers and to have at live events. There are lots and lots and lots of ways to use landing pages, and it's possible we can do a training on that in the future as well. But I wanted you to have the basic idea of where to build a landing page and how it works. Like I said, it's a lot of plug and play in their templates, or you can build one from scratch if you want to get real creative. Now, another thing to know is that down here, it's going to show you what your design looks like. So this is what the final product looks like that I left existing. And it's previewing as a no contact. What that means is anybody that clicks on that is going to see that page. Now, there are ways to edit it if you get real into it and say, okay, anybody that isn't a contact sees this, but if you are a current contact, you see this other thing. And there's lots of ways to get real technical into the landing pages on Project Broadcast. We're not going there today. All right, so if you look at this and decide you want to edit it, it's very simple. You just click on the edit box and it takes you right back to the editing page. So very simple, easy to get to, easy to manipulate unless you're on Zoom and recording, which is what my problem is. A lot of times when we're on Zoom, the bandwidth for creating things is a lot slower. So I apologize for that. But I hope that you got the basic idea. I hope that this was helpful for you. And I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.